Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I've actually got my budget with me and I've got a few other things I just want to explain because I'm needing to change my budget just slightly to work in some things that I've kind of got planned throughout the year, but I'll explain that as I go. It's kind of unplanned things that have just came up, which are quite pricey, but yeah, I'll explain it as I go along. Well, I'll explain it after I've done my budget with me. So just to get started, because I've had a lot of new subscribers and a lot of people message me separately and in the comments as well. I haven't replied to all the comments yet. I will get there, I promise. It's just been a really busy week just planning the funeral and stuff, and yeah, it's just been a hectic week, to be fair. Right, so this book, this planner that I use, I mean, there's lots of wonderful creators there who do like other planners that go in more depth. This is the budget planner. I got this from Amazon. If you search Carpe Diem budget planner, it should come up. It should only be about £15–16. The new updated version will look like this. So it's got the pink pig on the front, and I've got this one to use. I think mine runs out in April, so I've only got February and March left on here, and then I'll go into my new one. But I just bought it because sometimes they do run out, so it's better to get it quick. I've got a lovely new background which I got from Temu. I spent some of my Christmas money on that, and I got this shell kind of dice holder, I suppose, because all my dice were falling off that tray, and because I've got more dice now, I just found it easier and I just love it. And I know a lot of people have been getting the new Holly Budgets stuff, but I had already bought this, and I'm just, yeah, I do love it, but I'm not going to bother because I've already bought this. So I'm going to start with my budget. So this is mine and my husband's budget. Ryan sends the majority of his wages to the joint account, and then I incorporate my own into the joint account. So I don't add it to the joint account just to withdraw it, but I do just combine them for the budget. Ryan has money that he keeps to himself for his kind of bills, so he's got his phone bill and he's got like a beer subscription or something, and then he also has like his spending money which he just keeps and puts onto his own Monzo pots or whatever, so I don't include that. That is Ryan's money and he can do with what he likes, and we just kind of agree an amount based on like overtime and stuff. On the back of here I've got my bills for this month, so we don't have any council tax to pay for February or March, so I've not put that in here. Our bank, we get £5 back a month on, and this includes stuff like phone insurance, holiday insurance, that kind of thing, so that's why I keep it there. Life insurance, yeah, there's nothing really. The standing order £50, I'm actually putting it back into my budget now. It's just that it's set up the way it's set up. It doesn't really matter. I just put it back into my budget. I should really cancel it. I've just not had a minute yet. Basic activities, we've got gymnastics and dancing. Very, still pay £50 towards that. I actually just bought myself a new coat, so that's fine. And I did get it on Very, but I feel like it's good to keep Very, and then I just pay it off monthly, just to keep our credit going, because it's the only thing we have on credit. And yeah, that's that. So to get started, I will just say that I have only wrote down, I've not wrote all my sinking funds, I've only wrote down what I plan on stuff in this month, because it's not necessarily a tight month, but I've got things I want to prioritise. But yeah, so I am actually getting paid £1,450, and Ryan's putting into the joint account £1,350. And then we also have that 50. Now our bills are coming to 966, like you've seen. So the amount is our combined, and then take away the 966. So we've got 1884. Now I'm just going to round that up to 1885, just to get that £5 as well. There we go. Okie doke. So groceries is going to be, it was 85 last month because it was a 5-week month, but this month's only a 4-week month, and I'm going to do £90 each month, so it's, each week, so it's going to be £360 altogether. I do budget weekly, but I do my budget monthly. So this is my monthly budget, but then I stuff weekly and I check in weekly, but I'll explain that in a second. Household is going to be £10 a week because we're running out of like stuff for the washing, so that's fine. Fuel is going to be £40 a week, so it's 160. Miscellaneous is £5 a week. Spending is £10 a week, so it's 40. Lucas for nappies and wipes is 40. We're going to start him, his birthday's actually on Monday, but we're going to start potty training him, so that'll be good. And then £50 for days out, and that's a monthly thing. So these two are monthly, these are weekly. Now Costco, I'm going to put something in because we're actually going to get Grace's birthday cake. What have I done? So I'm going to just do this. Date night, I'm going to put 50 because we've got 150 in our Valentine's, but I want to make sure that I put something in date night so that I can take the £200 out for our meal, just in case we do need that. £40 for eating out. Clothing, I like to put £20 a month in. Health, again, the same. And holiday. Now holiday I kind of need to speak about. So holiday for this month, I'm going to put £100 in. Holiday has not been a priority for me because I didn't have anything planned. Now, you're going to find this crazy, but in the space of this whole week, or the last 2 weeks, I've decided that Ryan and I are going to go to Krakow in April. I've got that booked, I booked that. My mum and I are going to Rome in July for her 50th, and my mum and I are going on a cruise in October to different, well, it's Italian and France and Spain kind of cruise, and that's for a week. Now, the cruise wasn't meant for me, it was actually meant for mum and dad, but obviously with my dad passing, my mum was set to lose a lot of money just cancelling the holiday, so we are trying to see if we can just change the dates and change to my name. We're still looking at different options, so it's not confirmed yet, but we are hoping either October, if not next April. So it's going to have to be accounted for in the savings. Rome is luckily, thankfully even, my nana is paying for that. We've decided that we're going to scatter my dad's ashes in Rome, hopefully. I know there's a lot of rules about it. We're still waiting to see if it's even possible, but if not, it would still be nice just to go and enjoy ourselves. It's me, my mum and my brother and my nana. So that'll just be nice, just to take the 4 of us, maybe even Grace, I don't know yet. And yeah, it'll just be nice. I feel bad kind of leaving Ryan, but at the same time it's my family, and yeah, it's a lot of explaining, I know, but it's just, I want to keep transparent with you guys. So yeah, so thankfully Rome's actually going to be paid for me, so the flights and hotel and everything's going to be paid for, so it's just spending money. And yeah, and then April we've got some savings, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm going to put £100 in this month. I know that was a really confusing thing, but I just don't want you guys thinking oh, when did she make that, or where did that money come from, or whatever, because I like to be very honest with you guys. I don't think you can budget properly without being truly honest. 40 and then 100. Okay, so we've got 950. Now I need to put £60 into Christmas, and I need to put £100 into annuals. So that's that. Self-care is going to get 20, and time with friends is going to get 50 as usual. I do want to prioritise myself as well. Right, gifts is looking a bit worse for bear, so we're going to put £20 into gifts. Ryan and I, we've got our trackers, but I'm just going to put £20 each, so I'm going to put 40. My mum's birthday's in July, I'm going to put 20 into mum. School holidays, I'll put 20, and school I'll put 10. So that's £50. Grace and Lucas get £25 each, so that's another 50. Now, kitchen, I'm going to put 150 in, and then this is 55, so that's 205. 50 envelope, I'm going to put 100 in because I'm thinking that I don't usually put anything from my wages into here, but I'm thinking that if I do, then I can use the majority of that for my spending money for Rome, or whenever it's finished. And in savings challenges, I'm going to put in £80, so £20 a week, plus the 60, because I want to do one roll of the Risk of 6 this month with my wages. So that's, oh gosh, what do we even get to? 80, 60, right, so £80. So I think we'll do £40 for emergency, which is usual. And then we'll do 20 for car, because that's a £20 tracker. Oh. And then we'll do 10 and 10. Yeah, so 20. Perfect. So that is my month. That's how it's looking. I will be back in just a minute and I will show you how I split it up. Okie doke. So this is how I split it up. So week 1, I'm going to stuff £915. And I'm going to do my savings challenges as well. So week 2, 265, week 3, and week 4. I find this the best way for me because I feel like if I stuff it all in one week and then don't budget for the rest of the month, I lose track or I spend too much in certain categories. So the likes of clothing, I won't put it until week 3 because we've got some money in there, so if we need to use that, that's fine. But then I want to have something in there for kind of like next month. So that's just the way I do it. Everybody does it differently. You just kind of need to find your groove. But yeah, so that's me, and then that was last month, but I've not ticked off the rest. So I've also worked out, I just do this on a little bit of paper. Ignore Ryan's writing because it's atrocious. I've also worked out what I want to take out from the bank. So I'm going to do that with you as well. Now this was from Budget with Ira. It's very old actually. It's probably like 2 years old. It's all bent and everything, but a lot of people do this on Etsy shops if you search cash totals. Right, so for, let's do the amount first. 1885. Okay, now don't do 100s and don't do 50s and don't do ones because we're not American. So for 20s I want £1,360 worth, and I'm going to do 68 of them, is that right? This, again, this was Ryan's writing, but he helped me last night. Yeah, 68. 10s, we're going to do £320 worth, and that's 32 of them. And then 5s, we've got 41 of them, and it's £205. There we go. So we'll take this to the bank, either Ryan or I, and withdraw this, and then that way it's just easier to have all the denominations that I need for the month. Okay. Right, so that's the budget with me. What are we on? 15 minutes just about. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've kind of done. So my holiday to Krakow, which by the way is for Ryan's birthday, was £940. Yep, for 4 nights. So we never had that much in our holiday binder, so we're going to get our holiday binder, which is in here. Not our holiday binder, but our holiday. So we had £720. So I'm going to take the 700 out. So we're needing 240. I'm going to keep the £20 in there just because it's much easier, because this is already in the bank. Then I'm going to take out, I'm not going to the festival anymore that I was planning on going to with my friend. So I'm going to take out the money that's in here, which is 120. So we've got 800. And I'll clear that. And then the last one was, oh, New York. So because my mum and I are going to this cruise, New York's just going to have to wait, and it's fine. Like, yeah, it is what it is. We'll still will go probably, maybe next year and maybe the year after, but the cruise is going to be just as much as what New York is, and to be honest, a cruise is going to be amazing. Right, so what I need is, I've got 500, 700, 800, so I'm needing 140 from this. And I'm going to take the money out of here. Yeah. This can go over there. And then this can go here. So what have we got here? We've got the 700, which I've already paid. So we're needing 240, so we've got 500. So we've got £260. But that's not going into the New York one, that's going into our holiday fund. Oh my goodness, so confusing. And do you know what? It's not, I mean, it's not ideal, it's fine. It's just a different way of saving for this holiday, I suppose, because otherwise I didn't want to take it out of things like I'm not going on festival, so there's no point in having girls trip there anymore, because I decided I was going to Rome instead. And then obviously I've decided that I'm not going to be going to New York because we've got the cruise. So it just, yeah, made sense. Right, so what have we got here? We've got 20, 40, 60, and we've got another 60, so 125, and then the 260. So we've got 260 plus 50 plus 20, 40, 60, 75. So £385, and this will be our spending money for Krakow. We will need more than this, but right now that's fine. Right, let me just fill this in so that I'm not getting confused. So we've got 385. So 20, 40, 60, 80. I wonder if I'll just take that 5 out because I don't really like it. Or will I just add 15 next time? I probably won't do that. I'm going to put £5 in the challenges, and then that way I can, yeah, I can figure that out. So what's that? 310. Oh gosh. I'll probably take the £10 out and put it in here or something. Right. So yeah, we're just about £400, but we probably will need about £800, I think, for Krakow, which is doable, it's fine. Right, so I'll put this £5 in here just now because I'll use that for challenges. I hope it made sense to you guys. It's just, I was thinking about Ryan's birthday, and I knew we had the money for holiday, not quite as much as what Krakow cost, but because it's less than 10 weeks, we needed to pay it fully. And I feel bad kind of like going away without Ryan for the 2 other holidays, so I wanted to make sure that we had something planned for Ryan, because he doesn't mind, like he knows that it's a tough year for my mum as well, and just the family in general. It will be, of course it's going to be. Mum's lost a big part of her, and me and my brother, like, I mean, I'm 28, Ryan, my brother, he's 23. It's not easy at all. But again, like, thank you to everyone for all your messages and stuff. Like, it's really, really thoughtful. And yeah, we'll just take it again day by day. But unfortunately, we kind of need to deal with all this stuff because my mum had 2 holidays booked, and yeah, she just needed the money to be put elsewhere. And do you know what? These airlines do not make it easy. Like, you still risk losing your deposit despite it not being something that you can control. And it's not always easy to change. Like, my mum tried to change it from an adult to a child, and then she had to cancel the holiday and then rebook it because the hotel wouldn't allow to do that, even though the holiday is now more expensive and the child and adult place can be booked online. So why they couldn't do it, I don't know. I think it was maybe just to get more money, which is a bit of a cheek, but yeah. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed this video, especially the newbies. The last bit was a bit confusing, but I hope you managed to keep okay with it. And I will speak to you all soon in my next video, which will be my check-in. Bye bye.